Prime 112 in a suit. I remember times where I only had suit. Now this money coming in on blue. Spent 4 bands on 1 pair of shoes. And I put my on two. Cause I'm a real on the truth. My wrist stay wetter than the tub. I be walking around looking like the I'm a young in the club. Mad that it show love. Mad that it Chaz money be doing too much. Red bottoms with my Mike and Mary jeans. Money on me, bust another scene. It's a ball main belt. It look like a king with a I remember when
Up next, the Lakers taking on the Nets. For the Lakers, they know each game presents a test of physical endurance, of mental focus, and their ability to match up against any style of play. And that challenge is right ahead. Nets, Lakers, our tip-off just moments away. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up with Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Well, another Kevin, Kevin Durant, is just as dedicated to his craft as you are at yours, but it's off the court where he says he's been on a search, pushing my limits, the flow of life, the people I meet, the environment I want to live in. All that stuff fulfills me more than anything. Kevin, the game of basketball opens so many doors for him to search.
It does indeed. Thanks, David. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 guard. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Green out there with Bradley. And it's McGee in at the 5, roaming the paint. 2 terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. Trying to get open is Davis, and it's LeBron missing.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
And it's Bradley with the ball for the Lakers. It's a 3-point game, and there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. McGee against Allen. LeBron kicks to Bradley. Now here is McGee. He's tightly guarded. 6 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's Bradley. He sinks the 11-footer.
Yeah, Bradley has developed this nice mid-range stroke, and you've got to guard him better than the defense did there.
Irving surveying the floor. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Green against Dinwiddie. Pass to LeVert. Fires the 3. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Well, you cannot allow Karis LeVert to square up from deep. When he's in rhythm, he's going to knock down that shot with great consistency.
And Doris, make no mistake about it. Spencer Dinwiddie is looking to score. An instant offense type of player.
And Spencer Dinwiddie knows what his role is, and he plays it perfectly. He can go a little hot and cold for stretches, but he doesn't let it affect him. Dinwiddie's always going to provide that offensive punch that's so critical for you. Oh, Kyrie dazzling on the drive. One of the best in the league at that.
Stolen by LeVert. Down low. Shoots the 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Knocked away. Stolen by Levert. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Now here's Bradley. No one near James as he lets it go. A three-pointer, no good. Dinwiddie against Davis, and he jams it with authority.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
James, the pass to Bradley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Los Angeles shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
How about the remarkable improvement of Avery Bradley over time? Once strictly a dominant defender, this guy can make threes. He can drive the lane. There isn't an aspect of the game where he hasn't grown.
The Nets making a switch here. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Jared Allen. Chandler comes in for Kevin Durant. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Karis LeVert. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Irving. Both free throws good from Avery Bradley. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Inside, here's Jordan. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Bradley against Dinwiddie. Bradley kicks to James. That shot missing. Prince with the defensive effort. In transition, here come the Nets. It's stolen by Green. To the paint. Here's Davis, and it's blocked, and he recovers it. Now Chandler. Prince in the corner. But they get it back. Chandler, the pass to Jordan. Here now is Dinwiddie. Guarded by McGee.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Rig, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch of Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the 2 LA teams. A platoon swap here for the Lakers. And a change for the Nets. Johnson's checked in. Morris kicks to Rondo. Hits the three-point bomb.
How about the vision of Markieff Morris? Hits the open man, has a good feel for the game. Boy, this guy can do a lot of things.
Now here's Johnson. Kicks it out to Prince. Back to Johnson. Prince in the corner. Nets passing it around. Johnson finds Chandler. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Caldwell Pope outside. Johnson with the block.
You can see Tyler Johnson with that vertical has the ability to send it back.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Brooklyn Nets. 6-point lead. No good from Jordan.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Chandler's shot good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Rondo. Morris looking over the floor. Jordan against Howard. Morris trying to free himself up. Howard, that's good.
Well, tremendous touch right there. Dwight Howard being aggressive and wanting to dominate inside.
Johnson, the pass to Jordan. Chandler outside. And it's sent back by Howard. Caldwell Pope against Harris. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And that'll give them a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
The Lakers making a switch here. Caruso's checked in, and a new group in for the Nets. Allen's checked in for Jordan. Kevin Durant comes in for Wilson Chandler. LeVert's checked in for Taurean Prince. And it's Crawford in for Tyler Johnson. Brooklyn leading by 6. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Harris inside. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Harris misses. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Caruso kicks to Rondo. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on clamping down on LeBron James, and their game plan is working. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the grind of an NBA season.
How can we be the best version of ourselves individually every day, and how can we bring that together to make a great group? And I think that's the focus every day. That's tough in itself. That's the pressure in itself, is the getting up and being laser focused on what your job is every day. And I think a lot of guys in this locker room know how to muster up that focus to, win basketball games.
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Kyrie Irving is out there with Joe Harris. And it's LeVert in at the 3 slot. Here's Irving following the basket by Dwight Howard. They double up Rondo. Caldwell Pope for 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
The defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
Irving attacking. Another shot. And it's sent back by Howard. Irving against Kuzma. To the middle. Here's Caruso. And Durant sends it back.
Boy, the long arms of Kevin Durant twice on the pipes.
And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Davis comes in for Kyle Kuzma. James checked in for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. And it's Green in for Rajon Rondo. Dinwiddie is checked in for the Nets. That'll be a 5-second call. The Lakers trail. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And Davis throws it down.
Those are the instincts of LeBron James that we're witnessing. Just terrific at sensing when the defense has left one of his guys open.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 5. Dinwiddie dishes to Allen. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Irving from long range. Green with the rebound.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring. And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And on the way from Irving for 3.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Boy, now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half. A 4th would be inexcusable.
Avery Bradley, he's checked in for the Lakers. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Jordan, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Taurean Prince comes in for Kevin Durant. Caruge is checked in for Karis LeVert. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Green, no luck. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
Now, here's Bradley. Got a hand on it.
Taurean Prince has the kind of length and speed to close the gap and send it back. What a block.
To halt the run, McGee with the block. Davis, the pass to James. Loads it up for Davis. And stolen by Jordan. Nets trail by 3. Here's Dinwiddie. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Poked away. To the inside. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it. Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh,
I
my
was
goodness.
championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No
and,
kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Didn't miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, ouch! Bradley, no one around him. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 3 assists in the game. Dinwiddie passes to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
If you don't do your work early and push DeAndre Jordan a little bit out of his comfort range, look out.
Bradley against Dinwiddie. 1:25 left in the first half. Davis. That one, no good. Good D by Jordan. LeVert finds Chandler. Launches it. And the Nets, another 3.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
James looking around. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 drives.
Well, the floater, another weapon in LeBron's ever-expanding arsenal.
Here's Dinwiddie outside Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Prince, that's for 2. LeVert kicks to Prince. Here's Dinwiddie. And the Nets, another 3.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
LeBron outside. 24 seconds left now here in the second.
Well, we know every game LeBron is going to find his way to the line just from his aggressive style.
It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
You have to love the leadership of LeBron James. Is he demanding of his teammates? Absolutely. But they can take it because he demands more from himself.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Markieff Morris. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Anthony Davis. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Green. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Avery Bradley. And James drills them both. Brooklyn's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Harris outside. Pass to Durant. Rondo against Irving. From outside the arc. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
What a way to end the half there, guys. Big time 3 to take the lead at the buzzer.
Brooklyn ahead. They lead by 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Kyrie, they got themselves going in the second quarter. How do you get control of the game back?
It starts with not getting the ball out of the net. You know, we got to get stops, and it starts in that end. That's where it's really going to start for us. And we just got to continue to compete. That's all.
Kyrie, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. It's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They lead by 10. Kenny, give us your take.
The passing is what kept the offense rolling. The communication has been tremendous. Guys are working as a unit and not as individuals. They've got to repeat that kind of ball movement in the second half.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
Well, they faced an all-out aerial assault, bombs everywhere. But they're still in position to win this game. They were bombed from deep all half long. They need to revamp the perimeter approach on defense. They don't need to take everything away, but they got to make it harder.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Nets with the lead. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Lakers. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Davis is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Bradley in at the 1. Now here's Allen. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Fades. That one goes. Count it. Allen's got the first bucket of the third here for Brooklyn. And it's Bradley with the ball for Los Angeles. Some solid defense there from Irving. Nets leading by 4. And stolen by James. Ball's knocked loose. Dinwiddie with the steal.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
But confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. They get a hand on it. Bradley passes to LeBron. Back to Bradley. And it's Davis at the elbow. 5 on the clock. Shoots off the step back. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Bradley.
Well, it doesn't matter the defender at this point. Avery Bradley is just too good and maintaining his balance well on the contested jumper.
Irving passes to Allen. Irving against Bradley. Irving attacking, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. And the first one drops.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy. Boy, that's a little bit of toughness and concentration. Jarrett Allen under duress of the defense. Nicely done.
Irving against Bradley. James outside. And again, it's the Lakers.
I'll tell you, LeBron James can put a defender on skates, keep him off balance. There is no limit to where this guy can score from.
Now, here is Irving. 11 points in the game. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Markieff Morris is checked in for JaVale McGee. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Bradley. And the Nets also making a change. Jordan, he's checked in for Durant. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You can go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Tim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions.
Kyrie Irving is capable of going shot for shot.
Lakers trail by 10. Rondo dishes to James. Excellent D there from Allen.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Nets have gone as spotless. 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half. The kick out to Irving. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists now in this one.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 8. And finished off by LeBron.
Almost seems unfair, gentlemen, to have a guy as strong as LeBron be able to handle the ball the way he does.
Irving for 3, and the Nets another 3.
Whoa, sizzling from the field this half, and that's after a shaky start.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4-6 from the field since the start of the third. And the Lakers call time here. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Well, I think this is a necessary timeout so they can figure out a way to limit the impact this guy's having from three-point range. They've got to dedicate more resources to their perimeter D.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Morris. Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeBron. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Alex Caruso. Durant's checked in for Brooklyn. Karis LeVert comes in for Irving.
And I tell you, the Brow, he might be the best player in our league. With that reach, you just throw it up around the rim, and he's bringing it home. An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Rondo scanning the floor. And stolen by Jordan. And slam dunk by Harris.
This guy's such a good all-around player. Karis LeVert sharpening his court awareness and finding his open teammates.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Down by 15. Kuzma against Prince. Pope loose. And now here's Prince, the fast break opportunity. And that one, good. And it's 6 points for Jordan.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Lakers have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. LeVert against Rondo. Stolen by Durant. Inside. And there's Jordan. That's good on the assist by Prince. Jordan's got 8 points.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Rondo. And there's another turnover by the Lakers. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Green's checked in. Nets leading by 19 points. Outside Durant from the arc. They grab their own miss. Passes to LeVert. Outside Durant from deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Lakers. And here is Green. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Kuzma finds Green. Here's Kuzma. And they get it. And the layup is good.
And when you're open, Rondo finds you. Always has his head on a swivel.
The deep three from Durant. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Brooklyn. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Lakers trail by 17. On the court for the Nets getting the fourth quarter going. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then it's Joe Harris. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. Nice defense from KD. And for the Nets, their shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Hits it from three-point range.
three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Kuzma passes to Brantley. Got a piece of it. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. And KD throws it down.
With his length and his size, how easy does KD make that dunk look?
LA has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Caldwell Pope outside. The 19-foot shot, that's good on the jump shot.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Nets leading by 20. It's Durant on the wing. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Now, here's Brantley. Kuzma finds Green. Here's the teardrop. The shot, no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Here's Dinwiddie. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Back to Smith. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Cook looking it over. Shot clock at 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And with Allen, the amount of floor he can cover with a few steps is staggering.
And Kevin, it lets him take away chances and opportunities on D. On the other end, one step to the hoop and he's completely relocated as a target. One of the best moving bigs in our league.
Here is Cook. Wilson Chandler making his last shot. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's McGee with the jam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Chandler kicks to Crawford. Lets it fly. And it's Brooklyn scoring again. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Cook, the pass to Smith. Johnson with it. Now Smith defending. To the paint, Chandler. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Well, terrific job by Tyler Johnson to do exactly what they want him to do. Find his open teammates.
Here's Cook. McGee trying to break free. Cook, good. Brooklyn with the ball. Crawford outside. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Crawford's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Now here is McGee. Crawford with the rebound. Throws it up high.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Here is Cook. He's guarded by Johnson. Smith wide open. He fires. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And really, Smith is always looking to fire as soon as he touches the ball. The D has to be more aware of that quick trigger.
There's Crawford with the three. Shot clock reset for the Nets. Here's Karuch. Off target from three-point range.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Cook. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Nets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And taken away by Johnson. It's tipped and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Cook with the ball for Los Angeles. He dishes it to Smith. All sorts of time, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Just terrific vision right there from Smith to keep the ball moving for a score.
Here's Crawford, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Here is Cook. After the basket by Brooklyn. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Kicks it out to Johnson. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Here is Cook. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Jamal, how did you guys get this win tonight?
We have good players. We have a good coach. I mean, he put us in good positions to succeed. Our players play for each other. We don't care about who scores, and we're a real team.
Yeah, there was a lot of flow out there tonight. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.